Hello guys and welcome back to yet another video. My name is Rajiv and this video is about the tires I have just installed in my CB300F. So the stock tires were from MRF. It was radial but it was not steel radial. This video I'll talk about the Apollo Alpha H1 that I have installed. What was the feedback? What was the mileage drop? I am currently using Apollo Tramplr XR. That is my personal favorite. So why I changed from MRF to Alpha H1 and then to Tramplr XR. So yeah, let's get started. See guys, the stock MRF tires we used to have in our CB300F is decent one. The grip is on a little lower side, but it's an overall good performer. When I say good performer, I mean it's economical, it's efficient, and it also provides excellent grip on bad roads. That is important because in India our roads are not very good. Every road is not meant like a racetrack, and you also don't ride on highway most of the time. So yeah, keeping those points in mind, the MRF tires offer excellent value. I replaced the MRF tires on about 16,000 kilometers. So when I was coming back from Tajpur, the rear tire developed a pretty major crack just about the mid section of the tire. So it was time to replace that tire. So let me tell you about my experience with these Alpha H1 tires first. So first of all, they come around 10,000 as said, and they're excellent in tarmac. So the grip, the ride comfort, everything. They weigh around 6 kilo in the rear and 4.5 kilo in the front. Varies a little bit, but overall they are on a little heavier side because of the steel belt inside it made the tires a little bit heavier. It is very hard to tackle bad roads with these tires, especially muddy and under construction roads. Like in my locality, I almost forgot that I have to travel with these roads almost every day, and this is a headache with these tires. Okay, although I am very experienced, I have almost 13 to 14 years of experience on riding motorcycle, but still these 150 section racetrack tires are not capable enough to handle the roads. So I rode these tires 150 kilometers only, and then I sold it. So without wasting any more time, I installed Tramplr XR tires, and on YouTube I posted that these tires are on sale and they are also sold. And one thing I must mention about the mileage. See, these Alpha H1 tires are meant for highways, not tackling bad roads. And then if you use this tire to tackle bad roads, what happened is you tends to use clutch a little more often, and that's result in a drop in mileage. So I was facing a drop in mileage of 1 to 2 kilometers per liter, but considering the grip it was providing, it was absolutely worth it. In India, we only have 2 ratings for a tire, that is how good it is in traction and how economical it is. We don't have efficiency rating. There are also categories of tires like which are super efficient and which are not super efficient, because some tires increases the rolling resistance and some tire decreases the rolling resistance. So depending on that, the Alpha H1 being a racetrack tire, it increases the rolling resistance by a bit. This also results in a little drop in mileage. Nothing to worry about. I was absolutely happy with these tires. In fact, I was really wanna explore these tires more, but my road condition is really that bad that these tires are not good to handle those. So I had to sell them off and I have to opt for the Tramplr XR. Now coming to a really pathetic experience that I had to face with installation of these tires, and sadly this is from Apollo. See guys, this type of lack of knowledge, lack of expertise are available throughout the India. Wherever you go in India, you must have faced sometime this sort of issues, and you have something that is absolutely clean, no scratches over the wheels, and after the installation of tire you found that there are deep grooves in your wheel. This is really pathetic and heartbreaking. Now coming to the Tramplr XR tires. See, these tires are not meant for cornering. So if you like to throw your bike in corners, you're not going to love it. Next, the ride comfort is missing from here. So these tires produces a lot of noise. With Alpha H1 you can throw these tires in any corners with any speed and without need to like rebalance or use a rear brake to balance out the bike. You don't need to do that with Alpha H1, but with the Tramplr XR, these tires require a little bit of more care to throw it in a corner. As I've already mentioned in the last video, the structure of the tire is entirely different. So in Tramplr XR the profile is a little bit shorter and wider as well. So you get enough confidence in bad roads. The tackling of bad roads is ease now. Now coming to the mileage aspect of these Tramplr XR tires, I've seen like dropping very minimal amount in low speeds, but in high speeds there is really any difference at all, and these are definitely have lesser rolling resistance than Alpha H1. So if you're following me on YouTube, you must have seen that I have reverted back to the stock suspension. Many of you asked me why I changed back to stock suspension. The reason being, the Apollo tires are already very soft and they give a plusher feel to the ride. So what I want to explore is if the stiff feel of the CB300F is due to the tire only, or it is basically due to the suspension only. So that is why now I am using the stock suspension. But as of now, if you really willing to change the ride feel of the bike, I suggest you to first change the rear tire and the front tire. As I said, use Apollo or use any steel radials tires. I don't know about much other companies, but Apollos are really good in absorbing the shocks. So does the Tramplr, so does the H1, and you don't need to buy the suspension if you change the tire first. So that is all I want to share in this video. Now getting back to the original video. Okay guys, now it's time for the conclusion. If you ride mostly on highways, you have ghat roads nearby, you ride most of the time in corners, and you love riding hard, push the bike to its limit, you don't do off-road, you don't have bad roads nearby, maybe occasionally you can tackle that, but in mountains, you know, after the landslide the roads become very muddy and slushy, and these tires are very hard to handle on those roads. Next, coming to the Tramplr XR. Tramplr XR is basically an all-rounder tire. It's a touring friendly tire, so it can handle highways, not for high speed cornering, and it can handle bad roads excellently. Efficiency is a little better than Alpha H1, having a little lower rolling resistance that I have felt. The profile makes the bike more accessible for the shorter riders. So yeah guys, that is all for this video. If you have any other questions, the comment section is open for you. Also you can DM me on Instagram. I'll definitely reply back to you. If you like my work and my contents and you want to contribute to the channel, the YouTube thanks button is there. You will get a colorful comment with your contribution amount right down below. So yeah guys, that is how you can contribute to the channel. That is all for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, happy and safe ride. Peace.